Well, welcome back to the ranch. So this is part 2 of horse floating, and we've got the 2-year-old. The 2-year-old's got 4 wolf teeth we got to pull, and we got some baby teeth. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day of teeth floating. So if you like the horse stuff and the teeth floating, just let me know and give me a thumbs up, and we'll get on with part 2 of horse floating.
That is a big 2-year-old.
He is a big 2-year-old, isn't he? It's awesome. You know, Ruby was a big mare, and she had all these little bitty colts except for one. I had a metallic cat out of Ruby that was big. But this is a good old, he's a gentle little thing. I like him. He's gonna be a good horse.
There's biggers everywhere.
Probably should have put him on the walker.
Ooh.
It's a lot to look at here. Bub, pretty fresh this morning, aren't you? That'll lope you down. We got trash.
Yep. So, personally, as a provider, you know, when I have a client ask me, you know, can you come work on my horses, this and that, and I always let them know, hey, sedation will be needed, and if they don't want sedation, I just tell them, I don't think we're gonna be a fit. It's for his safety, it's for my safety as well, but as you know, I can't do a proper job without them being sedated and being still for me.
Oh yeah, I don't think no way. I mean, to me it looks dangerous as hell.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, you put that little ratchet in their mouth and you go to looking in there, you might get your freaking teeth knocked out. You might be getting some dental work.
Exactly. So it's, you know, some people want to shy away when they hear the word sedation, but it's not a bad thing at all. It's just it's definitely a safety precaution, and then just in order for us to do a good thorough job.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
That's what we use. With all those reset mares of mine, we'd always say yes to drugs.
Yes. Yeah. When I have to go to the dentist and they lay you back in that chair and put that mask on, turn it all the way up. Give me all the gas.
You know, I won't do it anymore. The gas, or the deadening. Like I'm like, you just freaking bear down, drill it out, and if the pain stops instantly. As soon as they quit drilling, the pain stops. I'm telling you, if you can bear it out for like 3 minutes,
oh no,
you're done.
No, I'd pass out.
No, you're done. No, you can do it, and then you don't have to sit there with the freaking fat mouth all day. But luckily, I don't have to go to the dentist very often. But
yeah.
I go there, and every time I go there to get my teeth cleaned, they x-ray my head, and I keep telling them, like, I used to have freaking hair, and you guys keep x-raying my head, and that's why I'm bald. They don't agree with that. But.
So, interesting fact, horses actually can get cavities. We call them infundibular caries.
Really?
And so I was talking earlier to you about the quadrants of the mouth. The horse has 4 quadrants, and we have a number system, and I can show it on the chart better too. But so on their incisors, oh yeah, little baby
teeth.
Yep, they're not quite ready, but you can see the gums starting to get the tissue's starting to get a little red, a little irritated. They're getting ready to shed.
Yeah, let me get a little closer view of that.
Okay,
Tell me about
it. Who do we have here? I forgot.
Well, I call him, YouTube named him Mendota Pep, so we call him MP for his barn
Oh, okay,
name.
that's right, MP.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a coming 2-year-old. So these incisors right here, let me talk about the quadrants first. So they have 12 incisors, 6 on the top, 6 on the bottom. So there's 3 incisors in each quadrant. So this is 1. So these 3 teeth is in the first quadrant. These 3 teeth would be the second. This is the third. This is the fourth. So all these molars up here, that's the first quadrant, 2, 3, so forth. So there's 3 numbers to their teeth. There's So the first number is the quadrant. So this is the 101. So the first number is the quadrant that they're in. And then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the wolf tooth. And then their molars is 6 through 11. 4 is the canine. So his canines aren't coming through yet. He's not old enough yet. But so the last two numbers tell me what tooth I'm talking about. So if I tell you, hey Jason, your horse had a slab fracture on 209. So 209 would be on the top up here. And I know exactly what you're talking about.
Gotcha.
Or if we had to go to a veterinarian and I took my chart with me and, you know, we're talking about the 211 or the 301 or 303, that'd be this one right here. So that just, and same with human dentists, they have a number system. So you can see right here, he's got some feed that's starting to migrate up because this tooth is getting ready to shed.
Yep.
So nothing to be alarmed about. I actually might be able to pull that. We'll assess it better here in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go after anything. If it's not mobile enough, we're leaving it.
Right.
They usually shed them just fine on their own. I've had a case before. It was a 16-year-old mare where, like I said, 6 incisors on the top, 6 on the bottom. Normally, she had 10 upper incisors.
Oh, really?
She didn't shed 4 of her baby teeth. So she had 2 rows of incisors on the top, and we had to extract those 4 baby teeth.
We had one horse that it was actually Lewis's, and it had no upper teeth.
Yes, yeah. Was it born that way?
Yeah, I
Wow.
guess. Yeah, we never saw it get injured, but
Yeah. Yeah, see how, that's
Yep.
pretty loose.
yeah, them are the first ones to go.
Oh, actually you can actually see.
Can you see them underneath?
See the, so we're actually gonna have to get those out today.
Yeah, you can see that.
And that's what I'm talking about.
You can
These
see
are
the
just,
permanent up above it.
yes. We're gonna
That's
have
pretty cool.
to extract those.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
you
these
see- I
babies
wanna-
are really interesting, and he's got wolf teeth.
Yeah, let's get those wolf teeth out.
Yep. We're gonna do that first.
Let's show them a wolf tooth.
I don't know if you can, he's got some.
Let me see if
Hay
I
in
can I
there.
gotta get in there where we can see maybe.
Is my light in the way, or when I get his mouth open, you can really see.
Yeah, maybe its mouth
Yeah.
open. Yeah.
So when I'm working on horses and I don't see any wolf teeth in there, I still will palpate the palate of their mouth to check for what's called blind wolf teeth. And a blind wolf tooth is where it doesn't erupt through the tissue of the mouth, through the hard palate. So that can be very sensitive, especially when you go to riding them, have a bit in their mouth, things get to hitting on it. So they're normally pretty easy to extract. There's not really a root system to a blind wolf tooth, so we just make a small incision and we can typically just pop them out. These have come through how they should, and they'll take a little bit more work, but they're not too bad to get out.
Yeah. I didn't see him when I cut him.
Yep.
Lady, did you see him? What about you, Bonnie?
She's eating
Did
the
you?
beans
Oh,
out
hang
of
on.
the other horse.
Oh yeah. We just got them. Them are some little little smagma there for you. Be giving you a kiss in a little bit, Bonnie.
So typically after a colt has had his wolf teeth extracted, I'll tell the client, give them a couple of days off. They're going to be sore. Just let there's going to be a hole there where the root was and everything. Just give him a day or two, let it kind of heal up a little bit,
Okay.
and go on from there. I forgot to rinse his mouth out, but
Man, that's gonna be hard to see. Let me see if I
can,
can zoom in on it. There you go. Yeah, point it out while we're in there.
these are his wolf teeth right here.
Good job. Looks good.
Yep. And they can actually have lower wolf teeth, so and he does have a lower wolf
that's
tooth.
the ones I worry about too.
Yep, right there, a little lower wolf tooth.
Yeah, sure enough. A little bitty guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I really don't see him that often, and he's
Another
got,
one.
he's got
They got 'em all,
of
yeah.
this is the first horse I've ever seen.
We're so proud of him.
Yeah, yeah. This is a monumental moment.
Most
here.
our kids don't have any teeth till they're seniors in high school.
Yeah. So this is the first horse I've ever seen that has 4 wolf teeth.
Nice.
Yeah, that's crazy. So we're gonna get to work on that.
It's probably because he's out of 2 clones. It's probably some kind of genetic
Mutation.
Yeah. Don't be spoiling my dog, B.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
So-
you're making that dog's rotten.
This was a lower wolf tooth. I think that horse was 5 or 6.
Huh.
Yeah. I kind of like want to make some kind of like little pendant or something. But that's a big wolf tooth.
Let me look at that again. That's a lower wolf tooth.
That was a lower wolf tooth. And
Good
it
Lord.
actually sat right in front of the molar. And like I had already been working on this horse, and then I kind of glanced down again and I was like, holy moly. Like I didn't see it at first glance because it blended in so well.
Yeah.
So
Crazy. I believe boy is drunk now.
yes.
He might lay down on you.
I hope not. That is the one thing, like when they're getting castrated and they're not completely out, I kind of have a little different situation here.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to lay completely down.
No.
I'm gonna step his hip over just a little bit. Get his foot under him. There we
Good?
go. I like that better.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're pretty committed right there. So, I mean, if one of them jumping,
Yes, yeah.
it might knock you out, that freaking.
Yeah, and I like this, my left hand, my offhand, I always kind of, if I'm not using it to brace to do something in here, I've always got a hand on this speculum
Oh, good.
to where at least I can kind of,
Maybe push you away.
yeah,
Whoop. Now there we go.
there we go. To where I can kind of redirect him and get away. That's, you know, knock on wood. I've never had anything. I've had them kind of lunge forward, not being malicious or anything, just, you know, something behind them might have spooked them or something like that, but I've been very fortunate.
Bluey, how deep is that hole? You digging a hole? Bluey.
There it goes.
Oh, there. Maybe. You just trying to open it up where you can get a hold of it? Is that what you
So we call it elevating. There's periodontal ligaments that we have to break away that are holding that tooth in place. And so these are called elevators for that reason. I do not like him doing
do? I don't either. I don't know what. He's kind of just working against it. Ugh. Take one step. There we go.
Okay.
I like that better. You got a leg under him now.
Yeah. And you have to, like, in school we learn the anatomy and everything because they do have, the palatine artery runs alongside of the palate of the mouth. And you know, you're in there with these instruments digging around. And if you don't know where that lies and things like that, and you know, there's a chance you could hit that. Okay. Do you want to film me pulling this? Because I think it's good enough now I can,
Yep.
yeah, it's loose enough.
Whoop. Come on, buddy. Don't step up. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
I missed it.
Oh, we'll get another one. That's the whole thing right there.
Dang. Cute one.
Yeah.
Best wolf tooth I've seen. Wolf tooth I've seen all day. You want me? I'll sit over here. You can put it with your collection. Yeah, that's way better than your wolf teeth. That's like high performance right there.
Wolf teeth. Things do happen. They do break off. Sometimes these are called rongeurs. So, I mean, those can cut bone.
Yeah.
And they use the same stuff like in the surgical field. So sometimes when you grab a hold of this and you're trying to get it pull it out, and you're bearing down, sometimes you can break it. I like to make sure that I can't feel up in there and feel it. Sometimes I'll go digging a little bit more and get the root or get a little bit more of it out. But their body will reabsorb the root of that.
Little root.
So, I mean, while it's not what we like, sometimes it does happen, but we just make sure that it's above the gum line and their body will reabsorb it.
That's like when I got my wisdom teeth out. I think they broke it about 10 times.
Ooh.
I think I still got one wisdom tooth actually.
Ugh.
I told them to leave it. I might need something to tie my dentures to.
Okay, now these bottom ones, when I just talked about breaking them off, there's a good possibility that these are going to break. They're way harder to get out. You know, it's easier to pull down than and it's just such a weird spot.
They're
But-
little bitties.
Yes, so we're gonna what best.
See what
but-
happens.
So did you get a good look at that bottom one?
Yeah, we saw
Okay.
them.
There's a lot of
pretty
blood
good.
in here. This poor guy.
I might have gave him too much.
Oh
Too
no,
much
and
up.
this is actually gonna pop right out. So
Nice. That's
yeah.
what you want, huh?
Yep, that's gonna be real nice and easy.
Oops, sweet. Little feller.
Little bitty. Look at that little.
God,
root.
look at that little root. I
My
bet
hand,
that could.
sorry. Yeah.
Bet that sucker.
So
That sucker probably
next
gonna
to
ride
the-
around a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rode around pretty good, anyways. So you're just kind of pushing the.
Yeah, I'm just
The
breaking
tissue around
breaking those periodontal ligaments away from the tooth. That's what holds it in place. See, I broke the tip off on that one. That was a little harder to get, but you can see the tissue where the gum was at, and we're above that, so we're good. And I can't feel anything.
Nice. What are you gonna do about the incisors?
We're gonna take those caps out. You can see.
Yeah, that's right.
The permanent tooth is
Right
coming in
behind it,
behind
yeah.
it. So
Yeah, that'd be-
he should have shed them on his own by now, and that happens a lot too. They just don't shed them. I don't understand why or how. They just sometimes they don't. So we're gonna help him though.
I didn't shed my baby teeth very good either. He probably gets it from me.
I'm half tempted for just tell him pull all mine out and just give me fake ones, pop in and out.
Yeah, that'd be probably a better idea. Dude, why are you crossing your dang legs back here?
Yeah, he's.
I'm gonna pull him to me. There we go.
There we go.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
I like him kind of over here on the dry ground.
Oh, for sure. I wish he'd come forward a step, but
Yeah.
then he's going to be in the water.
Yeah, then he just then he takes a walk backwards.
Yeah, it's all right. This isn't going to take long on him. I'm actually going to. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, there you go.
Tissue and blood and all kinds of things in there. It's just part of it.
Looks good.
So check this other side. Same thing here, all checked out good. So now we're gonna go fishing again. I don't know if you can. So here's his permanent.
Yeah, let's see if let me see if I can feel that. I don't know if I can get. Yeah, there you go. That's a good shot right
Okay,
there. I can see all
his
that.
permanent
right there.
teeth are right here. These are baby teeth that we're fixing to pull out. They're not going to shed on their own. If they were going to, they would have already. We're just going to expedite that process.
Nice.
On this. This is probably going to get blocked.
It wouldn't be the first time I've been kicked off YouTube.
For some reason,
gotta-
I don't find that hard to believe.
They got to protect their viewers.
Yeah.
Nice. You made that look
Yep.
easy.
Yep. So there's that cap, and you can see all that feed packed up in there behind it.
Golly, hang on a minute. Let me look. That is a lot of feed.
Yes,
packed up.
and look up in there. See all that feed that was
Yeah.
packed up behind there?
Stinks like crap
Yes.
too.
That's why it's so important to get those out if they're not
Man,
going
I
to shed
missed
on their
that.
own.
Yeah.
But you can see that nice permanent tooth behind it, healthy. Everything's fine.
Golly, that stunk.
Yes, yes, it does. And when you're the one that has your hand in their mouth, it's like an abscess. You get it on your hand and like
You gonna
I'll
smell it?
smell-
You gonna smell it tonight?
I'll literally go home and put my hands in bleach water when I get home. I've tried to wear gloves before,
Nah.
and I can't. They're too slippery. I can't feel as good. And a lot of this job is feeling, my instruments. I just slip with them. I just couldn't get along with them.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good. That was a good sound.
Yeah. Let's see. Wiggle, wiggle. That one doesn't have.
That one didn't have the feed on it, but you could see
No.
that other one. You could
Oh,
see the
yeah,
feed packed
absolutely.
behind it.
Yeah, there's a lot more tissue behind that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you can see both of those
Nice.
teeth there. So,
Good job.
yep.
Good job, Sarah.
You can tell when we've been doing 2-year-olds all day, because we call them blood freckles, and I don't know if I have any. I'm fixing to probably have some, since I'm fixing to do his incisors, but it just spits all that blood back on.
Nice.
Oh well, it's part of the job.
Yeah, it's good. And then that thing stunk. I'm glad it's not on my hands.
Should have done this yesterday on Halloween.
I mean,
Just double check, make sure everything's still sitting how it was after I didn't do too much, but just taking those incisor caps out, it can change what was going on in here. So, and he is good to go.
done.
See you in 6 months.
6 months, we'll be back.
Poor little guy.
So, Sarah, did you do any like social media stuff?
Yes, that's something I need to work more on. But I do have some stuff on TikTok of some different cases, really interesting stuff or I find it interesting. Some really bizarre cases, just like this guy right here.
So, how can they follow you?
So Facebook would be Sarah Long. Instagram is long_gone24, and the same on TikTok, long_gone24.
Cool.
So.
You don't have a YouTube,
And there's a lot of other
YouTube yet?
No. Well, I do, but just for sale horses. I need to get you to
Do the YouTube deal.
I need all your fancy equipment and show me how to do all that. I'm kind of a one-man band, so I need to get some equipment that I can video better with. But
yeah, I think this thing might be just the ticket for you.
Yes.
I think people will be interested, like to see more of the teeth stuff.
yeah, and like on my TikTok, I have a lot of other things just besides horse dentistry. I've got donkeys that I do. I have pack saddles and that I go to parties with them, and I've got lots of irons in the fire. Lots of things.
Tell them
going on.
about your pack saddles. I've seen those
Yeah.
on your little mini
Yes,
donkeys.
I've got mini donkeys, and I ordered some really, really neat pack saddles that have drink carriers on the sides, and will, go to parties and rent them out at parties, and it's kind of a novelty thing. They can pack party favors. It doesn't have to be alcohol. They can pack whatever. So, and the guests, love them. They're very sweet. They love all the attention. So.
Do your donkeys ever run off and scatter beer everywhere?
One time, but that was not at a party. That was a practice. Practice
run?
at the house, and
That was training.
there was ice everywhere. It was
Ice and Yetis
Yes.
going everywhere.
There was an old man that told me, we were talking about teams, and he said, there's those that have never had a wreck and those that are going to. Like, you're eventually, somewhere along the way, if you're dealing with donkeys especially, you're going to have a wreck or two. So.
Heck yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, all right. Well, Sarah and I, we got one more. We got one of Lewis's to do, actually. So we're going to wrap the video up here. I hope y'all enjoyed the horse teeth floating. And that was a good one. being able to see, pop that cap off and all the crap behind it, that's kind of rare.
Yeah, this was an interesting case. So
Yeah,
I'm
having the wolf teeth, in there too. That was kind of neat.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope y'all like it. I think it's freaking cool as crap. So, all right, we'll catch y'all next time. And thanks for giving me the thumbs up and give me a comment if you like it. And we will catch y'all next week. See ya.